Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the month of February 2018. This month, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you this month. Very similar to everybody, really. A lot of the same stuff coming up here, but let's see. You start off with the Joker. Definitely a card of being very busy this month. I actually think that for you, this has to do with being busy, having a lot to work towards and things like that. So you could be having a lot of ideas, a lot of inspirations this month. And again, I feel like you probably are not going to have enough time to be able to focus on all the ideas that are kind of rushing into your head at this time. So definitely something to think about. Again, I would just pick things. You have the Ace of Hearts, very clearly says, pick your passions, do what you're more passionate about, do the things that you really actually want to do. And because again, I think that you could be getting a lot of ideas at this time. Next, you have the Nine of Hearts. A lot of people have had the Nine of Hearts this month. It's a card of wishes, getting something you wish for, getting something you want, which is really nice. Great card for dating, by the way. Love looks really good this month. You have a lot of options, it looks like. I would say that probably the eclipse, I'm looking at the astrology as well for the month, and I'd say that probably the eclipse, again, is what could be and I mean, there are things going on with Venus as well. Venus in our sign, Pisces, of course, which is good for love. And also, again, this eclipse, I think, could have, could bring in a lot of possibilities and opportunities for us as far as dating is concerned, or meeting people if you're single. Next, Ace of Hearts, and again, for you, I think this is talking about doing things that you're passionate about. I feel like there's a lot of ideas. You have a lot of these idea cards, thinking cards, Five of Clubs, Eight of Clubs. So I think that you need to pick the things that you're actually passionate about. These are probably passions that you've had since you were very young as well. So again, a lot of you could have ideas to like start businesses, or maybe just a blog or a YouTube channel talking about something you're passionate about. And, that's what I would focus on at this time. This is also a card that focuses on the home right now, and I'd say that, really, I think that Pisces needs to get out, needs to get out of the house and things like that, but you could be having a lot of focus in the home as well. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. A bunch of people have had this card this month as well. I feel like for you, this is representing a transformation that you're going through at this time. I actually think Pisces has been going through a transformation for like a while, and it probably hasn't been the easiest, but I do feel like this is a good card for you at this time. And let's see, it's a great card for starting new things. I do feel like for a certain percentage of you, it's almost like you have to start something over. I do feel like you are kind of like annoyed about that at first, because I think that if you are one of the Pisces that has to start a project over, a business idea over something, I do feel like you've probably had to do that like a billion times. But I also feel like this starting over will probably be a good idea. This card also says, do not have fears of being taken advantage of. Sometimes this card can come up when we're like resistant to new relationships because we don't want to be taken advantage of. Again, probably because of past relationships. This card says, let those fears and worries go. Don't put old fears on new people, basically. But it is a good card for moving forward. To continue that message, you have the Six of Hearts. Again, another great card that says you're moving forward now. You're kind of on new grounds, new terms, and things should be moving forward in a new direction. This is a card that I really like because, especially for water signs, to me, it represents being able to do something that you've been trying to do, but you've been like bumping up against obstacles constantly. This card says now the coast is clear. You can finally start moving forward towards something that you want to move forward on. This can also be a card of great new friends coming in, so great time to meet new people. It can also be a card of like wondering if somebody is interested in you. So a lot of you might be like thinking about somebody and wondering if somebody is interested in you. I'd say Pisces is definitely guilty of like never knowing when people are interested in them, or at least a lot of Pisces that I know, and me personally, never knowing whether somebody's interested in you or not. And this card just says that they probably are, number one. Number two, take the risk. Number three, Again, it's still probably won't stop you from having those thoughts as well. Next, you have the Five of Clubs, going on some sort of adventure. Definitely try something new this month. I feel like this month this has come up a few times for people, and I feel like it's just saying try something new, whether it's a new type of food that you've never had before, or going to a new location, or just walking, down a different street that you normally would walk down. I always tell the story. My brother, he was single for a little while, and he just started walking a different way on his walk, and he met somebody that he was dating for a while. So again, you never know how just doing something different can totally change your life. So make sure to do that. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs. Can represent some confusion. I think that this is self-created confusion. I actually think you know the answers. You just have to, you know what to do. You just have to keep doing it. I feel like is what this card is saying. I also feel like it's saying do what is hard. Scorpio had the same message. Kind of pick the harder thing to do. If you're like trying to decide between two businesses or two jobs or whatever, this card says do the harder thing because it will have more rewards in the end. So that's what you should do. Next, you have the Two of Spades. Changing your mind about things, and let's see here, and I just feel like this is talking about, again, I feel like you have a lot of ideas. I feel like it's like, one of the things I think about Pisces, I think Pisces can see all the possibilities of like some things, just anything. So again, it's like, I think when Pisces thinks about like starting a business, it's like, I think the Pisces mind starts thinking about like every single possibility that is possible with the business, with the relationship. I think the Pisces thinks about every single possibility. I think this card just says like, pick one and stick with it. Pick one thing and kind of move forward with it. And finally, Eight of Hearts, making your fantasies a reality. Again, Neptune and Pisces, I've talked about this all year, for a while now, actually a couple years. Neptune and Pisces gives us fantasies and daydreams. It makes us have these daydreams about things, and it's our job to bring them down to earth. We have to make them a reality. This card is a card of gifts from the universe. But again, we have to bring those gifts down. We have to make those things a reality. So make sure to do that at this time. But it looks really good. Definitely a lot of good love cards for the first time in a long time, I would say. So get out there if you're single and try to meet people. And, try to open up to people as well, I would say. But it looks really good. And I like what I see. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.